What's going on, everybody on YouTube? This is, of course, Mark checking in once again. First things first, Happy New Year to all of my homies out there. Right now, it's still December 31st, but I figure I'm going to upload this tomorrow just so we can kickstart the year early. I'm feeling very optimistic about 2023, and I'm wishing you guys peace and abundance for 2023. Um, as I get older, man, time flies, but I'm very thankful. Very thankful for you guys. Very thankful for everything. Very thankful to be where I'm at today. But I want to speak on this real quick. I want to give you guys a quick message. Um, I recently ran into a Jezebel slash Succubus, and you got to protect your energy. So in the past, I've made videos like this, just speaking my mind. When I make videos like this, it helps me to get stuff off my chest. And it almost feels like I'm talking to myself at the same time talking to you guys. So this specific person, by the way, before I get into detail, I don't have any hatred or anger within my heart towards this person, towards anyone. That's just not the type of person I am. I used to be very hot-headed before, but now I've learned to just relax, man, because I don't like having that heavy conscience feeling on myself. It's not a good feeling to carry with yourself. And I'm pretty sure there's like a scripture in the Bible. I'm not religious, but it says that you should never go to sleep feeling angry or committing a sin before that. Something along the lines of that. But I met this very beautiful and very attractive lady recently. And, when we seen each other, man, it was just a quick say hello, small talk type of deal, right? You see them, and then it's like rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. But at the beginning of December, we decided to exchange numbers, get to know each other. I told myself one of the things I want to do, or one of my goals, is to aim to, just conversate with anybody. I think when you do that, it puts you out of your comfort zone, and it makes me feel good, man. It helps me to get into the flow of just speaking with people, even if it's about, the little things. How's your day? How's this? How's that? Especially at work, I'm always communicating with people, and it helps me to almost transfer that type of flow to YouTube, like what I'm doing right now, speaking to you guys, right? So I told myself I gotta get out of my comfort zone. So we exchanged numbers, you know. But there were some red flags about this person, man. I could tell that she was into me. She was feeling me heavy. And a woman will let you know if she's into you or not, man. That's just facts, bro. Shout out to Steph's Cole, because he also mentioned that he believes a man and a woman can't truly just be friends. And in my experience, bro, I think that's 100% true. That's just my experience, though, right? I also want to say that I'm not a freaking teacher or whatever. I'm just speaking from my experience, and I hope I can share this with you guys in a positive way. No hate, no nothing. Just want to clear that up, because people on the internet, I think they get really butthurt. But, we exchanged numbers, this and that. I could tell she was into me. But it was just something off about her, man. Now that I think about it, too, it was just all types of red flags. Like, she had a chest tattoo. If a lady got a chest tattoo, she's probably crazy. Because I know that's got to hurt. I don't have any tattoos, but that's got to be crazy, man. And, she had a ring on her finger. She said she's not married, but she just keeps it on. And I was like, okay. Another red flag, too, but although she's not married, she's with somebody, right? So I was like, oh shoot, man, like I gotta stay out of this. Like, I gotta dump myself down. Guys, you gotta dump yourself down around some people. That's just what it is, man. Um, especially as you spend more time alone, you dude. As you get to enjoy your own energy, bro. You just gotta go along with the flow, or else you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna be hot headed like how I was. But you know, she kept we kept talking though. I was like, okay, this lady is pretty cool, right? She's pretty cool, but bro, the first day we talked, she was very submissive, man. Very submissive. Like she called me and then she called me 3 times. I was like, damn, dude. Um, we kept talking, texting, like whatever throughout that week, and something didn't sit right with me. And I really want to emphasize this, guys. You can't just speak to anybody, or you can't just let anybody in your life like that, bro. Because there's some people, especially females. I'm not trying to be misogynistic in any type of way, but some females are just the most they're really sneaky, dude. I'm gonna just say that they're really sneaky, and if you bite the bait, bro, they got you like that. They got you like that. Um, for me personally, integrity, bro. It's about integrity. You guys gotta have integrity, man. See, if that was the past me, I probably would have went crazy and went like, laid my head with her and done some more stuff, right? You know what I mean? But, bro, in that moment, I just couldn't do it. Especially, I think I'll make this into another video. No homo, but I'm on my semen retention journey for like 2 months now. Like dead ass 60 days now. Like ever since I started counting this earlier November this year. And I think I've been going a little longer than that, but I really started to keep track in November. And bro, when you hold on to your energy as a man, when you discipline yourself and you really look at the situation for what it is, it changes the perspective a hell of a lot more, bro. And man, she just told me she just wants to be friends, but I was like, yeah, I don't. That's definitely not happening in my head, but I just kept going along with it, kept going along with it. And I figured, you know what? I'm gonna study this person. I don't want to just cut them off like that. But I'm like, I'm just studying their the way they talk, their mannerisms. And bro, so we talked for like, let's say like 2 more weeks. We just recently stopped talking. We just stopped texting. Bro, I had to cut her off twice, bro. The first time I cut her off was the following day, right? After we exchanged numbers. And she got all sad and shit, just like crying to me. And I felt some type of way, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Not on some sim shit, bro. Right off the bat, I was like, yeah, the physical is one aspect, but I really gotta get to know what's up here and what's in here now. That's what it's about, man. Especially as I'm getting older. You gotta surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Especially, not trying to sound misogynistic once again, but all it takes is a little punani to fuck up your whole empire, bro. And excuse my French when I say that. Excuse my language, but I've seen it happen to so many people, man. You see celebrities get into like domestic abuse, or NBA players, they're paying all this child support. Like, bro, you just got to be careful, bro. That's all I'm saying. You do what you want out here, but be careful. And I'm glad I took the matter into my own hands this way. So, like I said, she's all crying to me the first day, man. And because I told her I don't want to be friends like that. You got a man. I know you're into me. And although I do find you attractive, I just can't do that. But she kept on pushing it, kept on pushing it. And she was so butthurt. She was crying. And then, yeah, I felt it. This is the part that hit me, bro, because she mentioned that her man apparently she's saying he wasn't like me, or he's not showing her love, which is, I've heard this before, bro. I'm only 22, but I've heard this type of um thing where some women will do that. They blame it on their man, especially in the cases of cheating, quote unquote cheating, right? Um, bro, it's really messed up, man. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But let's just say I did some friendly stalking, okay? We exchanged numbers, but I decided, let me search her up on Facebook, see like another side to her. And bro, let me tell you, man, real life and social media, two completely different things. That's another thing I want to tell you guys. Don't believe everything you see. Because a lot of people would just put on the front, man. Like, even me. Don't believe none of the things I'm saying, because I could be lying to you right now. I could be, like, not even stay true to what I'm saying, right? So it's really important to just have that open mind and that open perspective, you know? But, dude, the whole situation was sticky. It was really sticky, right? That following week, too, we didn't talk for like a few days. And then, you know, I actually had invited her to something, to the Christmas party. But bro, she freaking, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. I'm gonna just cut to it. Like, long story short, we partied, whatever. And she was supposed to we were supposed to kick it after, you know? Like, just kick it on some straight, like probably get some food and then dip home type shit. But she just ditched me, bro, and I was like, damn. Like, um, you know what, guys? In the moment, I was really drunk. I was super wasted, dude. I couldn't comprehend with myself. But even when I'm drunk, bro, I remember things, man. You know, I'm sure you guys are the same way too. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you drink a lot or whatever. But for me personally, I remember a lot of things when I'm drunk. I might be drunk, but I'm not stupid. And I'm for sure not forgetful of what happened, right? But this lady had the nerve to ditch my ass and went home, dip home, and the following day I'm like asking her or whatever, like what's going on, and she just lied to me, bro. Now, for me, I was like, okay, I already had my guards up the first time because she was being unloyal, right, to her man, to her partner. So for her to do this to me, it's like I was expecting it. I was, like I said, expecting the worst out of people. Because you just never know. And we just met. So I'm like, okay, I don't even know her that well. But, bro, it just goes to show you, man. You got to be careful. And so, basically, we keep on talking, right? But the more I talk to this person, it's like the more my energy kept going down and down and down. And I'm very thankful that the situation happened, because it taught me, it exposed me to who I really am in a way, It exposed me to what the worst case scenario could happen, and just the reality of some of these women, bro. Like I said, I'm not trying to sound misogynistic. I gotta emphasize this because people on the internet, they be getting butthurt. But if you are in this situation right now, if you are in a situation where you're around somebody and maybe there's this good side to this person and you keep trying to hold on to that, right? But then they also got this bad side that's like, that doesn't sit right with you and your spirit deep within you, bro. You gotta remove yourself from the situation for a bit and really look at it for what it is, man. Because for me personally, bro, this is not the first time this has happened to me. Thinking about it and speaking about it right now, like, I've been in situations where I'll be the middleman, where, the lady is talking to me, but then she got a partner, and then she ends up like catching feelings, bro. And then or the partner might think that something is happening, but it's not. Like, I swear, bro, I'm just not that type of person, man. I can't do that, bro. I can't remember if I mentioned it, but you gotta have integrity, man. Cause karma will get you in the dude. The universe is always watching you, bro. Somebody's always watching you. Somebody's always watching you, even if you're all alone, even if you guys, if it's just the two of you guys. Man, there is this spiritual connection with people, man. Um, Especially when it comes to sex, to having intercourse. If even if you're like using a rubber, or like you might think like, oh, not that we're just having intercourse. Like, nah, bro, nah. Unless if you gone 30 to 60 days of semen retention, and like I'm talking about no sex, nothing sexual, bro. It really changes your perspective. It literally rewires your whole thinking, man. And you start to see things for what it is. I want to say this too, because nowadays, man, there's so much fake shit out here, dude. There's so much Jezebels, so much succubus demons. Like, a lot of these, I see a lot of demons on a regular basis, man. I'm not trying to judge. Like, I love everybody, but I'm like, damn, dude. Some people are just lost, and you can't change people, man. You can't try to change people, right? Yeah, dude. I just, man, I did a lot of talking, but as you guys can tell, bro, it's been on my mind for a while, and just to, it's December 31st, right? We're wrapping up to the coming of the new year. I just couldn't help but think about it. I'm like, dude, if I kept this person around, it would have slowed me down so much, man. Cause, bro, like, it's the actions, man. You gotta pay attention to actions, especially with women, bro. Um, they always say one thing and then do another. And as guys, we're very logical, right? So when we receive this information, when we're hearing things, um, we're just gonna take it literally. But you gotta see through that, through the words, right? Man, freaking Jezebel's out here, dude. I told myself, like, this is exactly why I prefer to stay alone, bro. Um, Man, it's just been so peaceful, dude. Ever since we stopped talking, I'm gonna just say that. It's been so peaceful. I cannot manifest. You cannot manifest if you got that type of energy around you. It doesn't matter if you like the person, like if you like the person, or if it's a family member. Take some time out and really assess the situation and the person without looking at them from this blind eye lens or point of view, right? It can be challenging to do that, but just pay attention to how you feel, bro. Pay attention to, is this person contributing or adding to my life, or is it feeling like it's draining me? Cuz yeah, dude, we were taught to be nice, and we were, programmed to love each other and do this and that. But you got to put yourself first at the end of the day, bro. You got to put yourself first. Cuz when it's all said and done, it's you that's looking in the mirror. It's you that has to deal with the problems. Right? Like I mentioned, man. I know if I would have slept with her, or if we would have, I didn't even kiss her, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I was feeling on her, but I didn't kiss her. I didn't like try to make out or do or whatever. Like, I didn't even touch her like there. You know what I mean? I'm just, oh my god, this is getting too TMI. But it's nothing crazy that happened, right? I'm gonna just say that. Yo, guys, I just realized when I said in the video, I mentioned that I was feeling on her. I mentioned that I was feeling on her. So it didn't hit me until the fact that I was like, bro, if I had a homie that had a girl and she threw herself at me like that, what would I have done? And that's when it really clicked with me. So it was up until that point, after that I had that thought. You know what I mean? Cause you might say, "Oh, no, I would never do that. I would never do that." But in that present moment, man, the temptation is a hell of a lot more different. So I just want to mention that, you know, I spoke or I touched on integrity. Couldn't be me, bro. Couldn't be me. Especially now that I really think about it. But if I would have laid my head with her or done something, can you imagine, dude? Just like my energy would have been gone, bro. It thinking about it now, I would say it slowed me down, but I'm glad I kept my guards up. But at the same time, dude, it would have been way worse if it went further. But that's all I gotta say. This is a 20-minute video. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to you if you made it to the end, man. I just had to get this on my chest, dude. That's what we're doing for 2023. We're protecting our energy and we're doing our own thing. We're getting to our own bag with no drama, no excuses, none of this extra shit. If they're not adding to our life, they gotta go. It doesn't matter how pretty she is, what's on the physical. It's really about what's up here and in here, bro. I'm learning every day. And the more I get to, study people, I'd say I'm pretty good at observing people. So now man, it's like you got this different lens, bro. The red pill, quote unquote, is what they call it. But I'm going to catch you guys on the next one, man. Appreciate all the love and Happy New Year to you all.